Hey everyone, welcome to episode 4 of this series of trading from 0.1 BTC all the way up to 1 BTC. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Ben. I've made over 6 figures trading crypto. I'm on a journey to 10K a month of passive income to spend more times with friends and family, and I want to help you all do the same. Let's go. Alright, so let's jump right into our account. And first thing we're going to talk about, well, let's first see what we're at. We are currently at about 0.14 BTC. And this has been kind of a roller coaster just with the crash. Before the crash, we got all the way up to 0.17, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in the video. And then once the crash happened, just a week or two later, we are down to 0.11. So almost wiped out most of the gains that we had made. And then since then, we've recovered to 0.14 in about a month pretty quickly. And let's show the biggest winners that we've had recently. So REP had an awesome run up, and let's go to the chart. So you can see right here, it went all the way up to about 0.006 or 60,000 Satoshis. And before that, it was around 25,000 Satoshis, and even as low as about 20,000 Satoshis. And it had this huge run up. So we had a lot of sales go through, starting at 34,000, 37,000, 40,000, 41,000, and 48,000 I think was our highest order, and then 44,000 as well. And then we rebought, even these last two orders, we rebought at 35,000 and 30,000 and made a good amount. We rebought at 35,000 and 30,000, and then we sold again at about 35,000 and all the way up to like 42,000. We hit a sell, and then we rebought at 33,000 and 30,000 again. And and what we did as well is a lot of the orders, we placed buy orders really low, around 26,000 and 25,000. So if those come and hit, then we're gonna have like an extra 15 to 20 REP than we had before, which is a big increase to this account. So that was an awesome trade that we had. The next one was GLM. It went up around May 31st or June 1st and went up to about 1,300 Satoshis. Was trading around 850 or so before, and we hit two orders. Actually, we hit an order before on June 1st. It went up to 1,046, came back down. So that little wick right before the big wick, it went up, came back down, and I hit a buy order because I woke up and I hit this buy order at 899, rebought 964. Then I placed the order a little bit higher at 1,068. And then it hit that the next day, so June 2nd, and then we hit the other sell order at 1,234 Satoshis. And then with the amount that we sold at 1,234, we rebought 860, so we made almost 180 GLM on that one trade. And then this other order that we sold at 1,068, we have an order to buy at 821, and we would get 1,241 Golem. And we might raise this up to like 850 or so and still make a decent 20% profit on it. And then the last one was Tezos, and that actually happened the last day or so. It went up to almost 8,000 Satoshis and hit two of our sells at 6,800 and 7,500 Satoshis. So we hit those two sells, and we're going to be patient with them. We have a buy at 6,500 for the sell at 7,500, and we have a buy at about 5,400 for the sell that we had at 6,800. So overall, this has been a crazy ride because we have had some coins just get absolutely destroyed by Bitcoin. So Cello was at 7,500 Satoshis before, now it's at 4,200, down about 45%. Atom was about 5,500 or 55,000 or 60,000 plus, even was up to 90,000 in the past couple months. Now it's down to 28,000, so down about 60%. NMR is down about 50%. It was around 75,000 trading consistently, going up to 85, 90,000. GLM's doing decent. Loom is doing decent. It was at around 200 trading, so it's down about 15%. Game versus BTC, this is probably the biggest loser on the challenge. It was around 200 Satoshis just a couple months ago. It's down to 40 Satoshis, down about 80%. And Nexus is down. Nexus is down about 30% or so. It was trading around 600 Satoshis. Balancer's down about 20 to 30%. It was about 35,000 Satoshis. Raven is down about 30% as well. It was trading around 120 Satoshis. And those are the main ones in the challenge. So Game was definitely the biggest loser. And the biggest things that I've learned during this challenge is not to rush into new trades. And that's what I keep making the mistake of. So when we were trading at about 0.17 BTC, we had about half of our portfolio in Bitcoin. And that's my goal for this challenge, is to always try to have half the portfolio in Bitcoin at all times if we can, and not be rushed into new trades. And so I had about 0.08 Bitcoin, so about half the portfolio was in Bitcoin when we were trading at when we were at 0.17 Bitcoin. And then I was just too excited and I just wanted to get into more trades. So I bought a bunch of new positions like Tezos and all these other ones, and then they just went down 20 or 30%. So basically all those rushing into those trades just kind of wiped out a lot of the gains that we previously had made. So we went from 0.17 down to 0.11, and then since then it's been about a month, we're back up to 0.14. So don't rush into trades, and especially when you have good trades, you kind of just want to jump into the next one. And so that's one of the biggest things that I've learned, is to be patient and not do that, and just wait for good buys and good entries. So like if I would have been very patient with my 0.08 BTC, or if I would have even just had it in orders, I could have had that much more coins, or I could have had that BTC to be buying at these really cheap prices. Or I could have bought the dip like May 10th or whatever, and then got some of these coins, and then they'd be up 30 or 40%. So I could have had some sells already from that. So I'm constantly making mistakes with this challenge, but it's super exciting to see the progress that we're making. Despite the market conditions being down like this, we're back up about 0.03 Bitcoin in about a month from trades, just from a few good trades. And doing the math, looking at all the positions that we're in, if we were at the prices, like the Satoshi prices we were just a couple months ago, we'd be well over 0.2 for this account. So we'd be more than double from where we started. And I think even if we were like closer to the all-time highs, or if we were closer to like the high points that we were at recently, we'd be closer to 0.3. So it'd be almost triple where we're at. So the progress is really happening, and we just got to be consistent with the trades and not be rushing into new trades. If you haven't already, check out the first 3 videos that we've done on this series to see the progress that we've made and compare from where we started to where we are now. You can even look at the Satoshi prices from when we started to now to see how big of a difference the prices are at. And thank you so much for watching, and remember, as always, keep it in the green.